Guys, this is Lisa with your Lyrical Aspirations weekly inspirational message. So, listen, we are in a brand new, beautiful, brand new year. 2020 is all over us right now. So, I wanted to put this message out today because I want to make sure that when we make it to the end of this year, that we feel accomplished and we have been successful in the goals in which we set for ourselves. So I wanted to share two concepts with you and two choices that you have in this year to either be really, really successful at the end or maybe regretful. So the two concepts I wanted to talk about are stationary dreaming and goals in motion. So stationary dreaming in its simplest form is just like it sounds. It's having a dream, but not actually doing anything to actually accomplish it. So, just to give an example of that, right? I'm a writer, and say that I set a goal that, hey, three, you know, within 3 years, I want to publish a novel. Okay, that's my dream to publish this novel. Well, a stationary dreamer, they're going to probably tell people that. They might even think about it quite a lot, but that's all they're going to do talk and think. They probably haven't even sat down to write the first sentence in that so called book or novel that they want to publish. They're just dreaming about it. And if you really take it even further down, let's even talk about the word dream. I mean, how many people have had dreams where you wake up the next morning and you're like, what in the world was that all about? Like, you find yourself at one moment you're on the beach, the next minute you're on a plane, you don't even know where you're going, the next minute you're at work, the next minute you stand on a railroad track. I mean, just weird stuff, right? Well, the fact that you even label it a dream is just proof alone that you don't believe that it's possible. You believe that it's fake. And so why are you going to work towards something that's fake? You're not. You're just going to sit there and dream about it. And the truth is that dreaming ends the moment you wake up. And I think it's high time for some of us to wake up, take control of our lives, and make sure that we stop dreaming. Wake up and live it. Because life wasn't meant to be dreamt. Life was meant to be lived. So, how do you start living? Well, that's where goals in motion comes in place. See, with goals in motion, that allows you to set small goals and you can feel accomplished in those small goals. And those small goals are going to help you get to that big goal that you have over here. So, in the example of being a writer and wanting to have your book published, perhaps one of those goals that you set is that, hey, within 3 months, I'm going to write the first chapter. 3 months, just a couple pages, right? Should be able to get that accomplished. And at the end of those 3 months, you did it. Like now is the time for you to celebrate. And I don't mean like a small celebration. I mean like celebrate like your book did get published. Why? For two reasons. One, because that step that you took is done. You don't even have to do it again. It's over. You've knocked that out. You're one step closer. But the second reason and the most important reason that you should be celebrating like that is because you tried. Like, do you know how hard it is to try to do something when you don't even know what the end result is going to be? How much courage that takes to dedicate your time and maybe even your money, your effort into something that you don't even know how it's going to turn out. So feel accomplished in that at the very least. And it doesn't matter how big the step is. You could take a baby step. Actually, you could take a baby step. But the truth is that you're still a baby step closer to that ultimate goal that you're aiming for. And at the end of this year, I want you to sit back and I want you to scroll through all of the goals that you set for this goal that you have over here. Because the truth is that opportunity can't knock until you build the door. Well, you can't get to this goal until you build the path. You have to make it happen. And at the end of this year, sit back and swipe through your memory and swipe through your files and reminisce on all of the things that you accomplished. And like I said, even if you didn't even accomplish the goal that you set, you tried. Uh, and you're accomplished because of that alone. So it's time now for you to put the dreams to sleep. Leave the dreams for the sleepy, unawake people. This year, make sure you put your goals in motion. Stop talking about dreams. Talk about goals. Set them. Be deliberate about them. But don't overwhelm yourself. Make sure you take those small steps and enjoy and celebrate in those small successes. And at the end of this year, you will feel accomplished and you will feel like you are closer to that ultimate goal that you are aiming for. Have a great week, people.